Okay. This is kind of a tricky lesson. So really lock in with me. We are sorry. Yes, you're going to have homework. Okay, We are starting long division today. I need everyone really focused with me because it's kind of tricky. Okay? Not really yet. Okay? Not a lot. Okay.
How many colors do we need?
It's up to you. I'm going to use, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 colors for me. I'm using about 5 colors. If you want to color code with me, you can. Alright, we are starting with 78 divided by 3. Everyone see that? Oh, okay, let's go put it on somewhere right now because I need you to focus on math right now, okay? Alright, we're starting with 78 divided by 3. Is everyone ready with me?
Yeah, no. Yes, now we're ready.
Okay, 78 divided by 3. Now, when I first look at this number, overall what I'm trying to figure out is how many times 3 goes into 78. But when I think about that, 3 into 78 is like, that's really big, right? 3 is really small and 78 is really big. That's going to be a big jump. So I can break it down into smaller pieces. Instead of looking at 3 going into 78 all at once, I can start here with just my tens. What number do I have in the tens place here? 7. So I can start by just figuring out how many times 3 goes into 7. How many times, can someone tell me how many times 3 goes into 7 without going over? Hazel?
2.
Hazel says 2 times. Do we agree?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to write my 2 above the 7 because I say that 3 goes into 7 2 times. You with me? Now, if you remember from 2 days ago, we need to multiply 3 times 2 to get our number down here. What was 3 times 2? Hazel, you told us it was 2 times. What is 3 times 2? 6. So I'm going to write my 6 below my 7. Yes, I know. Just like we did 2 days ago where we write our number below, right? Except this time I'm only working with this tens column. I'm not doing the whole number at once yet. Now, when I do that, now I can subtract, and what do I get? I get 1. Now, here's the part where people get confused, okay? So far, this kind of looks like what we did 2 days ago, right? Except, have we done anything with this 8 yet? No, but we need to. But, what we're going to do is notice we have a 1 here in the tens column, right? But this 8 is still in the ones column. We need to combine those columns into a number. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a little arrow here, and we're going to bring down our 8. Everyone see how I did that?
Yep.
So what new number do I have here?
18.
18. That's the number I'm going to be working with now. So now I'm going to look at this and say, how many times does 3 go into 18? This is my new number I'm looking at. How many times does 3 go into 18 without going over? Sebastian?
6.
He says 6 times. Do we agree? So I'm going to write a 6 above the 8. Okay? Then I can multiply 3 times 6, and what do I get, Sebastian?
18.
So I'm going to write 18 under my 18. And now I can subtract And when I subtract, what do I get here?
0.
0. Do I have a remainder here?
No.
No. Do I have any other numbers to bring down over here?
No.
No. So my answer is 26. So 3 goes into 78 26 times. Did I lose anybody there?
No.
Are you looking at this like, I don't know what you just did? That was witchcraft.
No. No, that makes sense.
Okay.
That was totally.
Let's do some more. Here's the nice part about long division, is once you learn the steps, it's the same steps over and over and over and over and over and over again. They don't change. Once you learn them, you know how to do long division. It's just a matter of memorizing the steps, okay?
So long.
It's just a matter of memorizing the steps. Now, here's the part. Well, let's do another one together, and then I'll show you something cool. Let's do another one together, okay? Let's do 84 divided by 2. Now,
That's easy.
immediately upon looking at this, hang on, remember my divisibility rules from yesterday. I can automatically tell right now if I'm going to have a remainder or not.
No.
Am I going to have a remainder on this one?
No.
No, why?
Because it 2 goes into 4 evenly.
And how do you know that? Because 84 is a what?
Even number.
84 is an even number, and all even numbers are divisible by 2. So I know I'm not going to have a remainder here, right? But I still need to figure it out. And 2 going into 84 is kind of big. So I can break it down, okay? Not like a dance move, break it down, but we're going to legitimately break down this math problem, all right? So I'm going to start with just this first number. How many times, who can tell me, does 2 go into 8 without going over? Henry?
4.
Henry says 4 times. Do we agree?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to write my 4 up above the 8. Okay. Let's write correctly for me, bud. Thank you. Henry, what was 2 times 4?
8.
8. Just so I know what to write down here, yeah? And then, what do I need to do with these 2 numbers? I'm going to subtract them. Good. When I subtract these numbers, what do I get?
0.
I get a 0. Okay, does anyone think they remember? Raise your hand. Does anyone think they remember my next step? What to do next? Isaac?
Add the 0 up there.
Not going to add the 0 up there. I got to bring something. Emma?
The 4.
What do I got to do with the 4?
Bring it down.
Yeah, I got to bring the 4 down. I'm going to draw my little arrow and bring the 4 down. You were close, Isaac. You were trying to go up instead of down. We got to go down, right? Bring that 4 down. So now I'm looking at how many times does 2 go into 4. This is my new number that I'm dealing with here. Okay? So how many times does 2 go into 4 without going over? Who can tell me that? Angelina? 2 times, she says. Angelina, what is 2 times 2?
4.
It's 4. And then I can subtract. And when I subtract, what do I get?
0.
A 0. Do I have anything else to bring down over here?
No.
No, so my answer is 42.
I guessed it. Remainder 0.
Yeah, no remainder. Now, sometimes you'll have remainders. We'll do a remainder problem in just a second. Okay?
And this is 7.
Let's do a couple more of these before we do... I'll show you something cool in just a minute. Okay?
It's a 6, 7. Are you ever going to box it up?
Probably not today.
Yeah. Box it up.
Okay? Let's do 60 divided by 5. Now, once again, 60 divided by 5, I can tell right off the bat, because we're dividing by 5, so I can tell, how do I know if a number's divisible by 5? Henry?
If it ends with 5 or 0.
If it ends in a 5 or a 0, does this end in a 5 or a 0?
Yes.
Yeah, it ends in a 0, therefore, it's divisible by 5, meaning I won't have a remainder. Good. Okay? Alright, so let's start this off. Now, 5 into 60. You probably could do that in your head. I'm aware, right? I know that some of you probably already have. But we want to practice the steps here, so we're going to go ahead and long divide it anyways, because we want to practice those steps, okay? So, as always, I'm going to start just right here and do how many times can 5 go into 6 without going over? Who thinks they know how many times 5 goes into 6 without going over? Isaac?
1.
1 time, right? That one's an easy one, right? So I'm going to do 1. And Isaac, what is 1 times 5?
5.
It's 5, so I'm going to write my 5 below the 6. And then I can subtract that, right? What do I get when I subtract that, Isaac?
A 1.
A 1, good. Now, sometimes people forget about this 0, because they're like, it's a 0. This is my answer. I'm done. No! What do you got to do with that 0? Who can tell me? Someone raise their hand. What do I got to do with that 0? Angelina? I got to bring it down next to the 1, which gives me a brand new number. What's my new number here? 10. Okay, so now I'm trying to figure out how many times does 5 go into 10? How many times does 5 go into 10? Who can tell me? Joshua? 2 times. Everyone agree? Yeah, I agree. What's 5 times 2, Joshua? It's 10. So all I have to do here is subtract. And when I subtract, what do I get? 0. Do I have anything else to bring down over here? No. So my answer is 12. How are we feeling on this? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Or maybe in the middle if you're somewhere in the middle. Yeah, that's what I said, in the middle, right?
No, I mean quarter.
Oh, sure. Okay? Alright, let's do one more together here, and then I'm going to show you something a little bit different. It's the same, but it's different. It doesn't make sense until I show you. But let's do one more together. It'll make sense, I promise. It's going to be helpful to you. It's going to be helpful to you. Okay? Now, right off the bat, how can I tell if a number's divisible by 3? Who remembers from yesterday? How can I tell if a number's divisible by 3? What do I have to do? Henry? Abigail, put that away right now.
Add the numbers and see if
Add what numbers?
whatever that was. I forgot which place that was. The sum.
The dividend?
Yeah, the dividend.
So I add the digits in the dividend, right? So I add the digits in 71, and I see if that number, whatever my answer is there, is divisible by 3. So I'm going to add 7 plus 1. What's 7 plus 1? Angelina? 8. Is 8 divisible by 3? No. So is 71 going to be evenly divisible by 3? No, which means I am going to have a what? I am going to have a remainder. So let's try this out and let's get our remainder, okay? So let's do this one. We are starting here, of course, with the 7. We're just going to start with the 7. Make it easy, break it up, right? Break it down. Break it up, break it down. Ooh. They kind of mean the same thing, don't they?
Break it up.
Anyways, all right. How many times does 3 fit into 7 without going over? Emma?
2.
Emma says 2 times. Emma, what's 3 times 2? 6. So yeah, I agree. If we did another 3 in there, we'd be over 7. So that's perfect. So 3 times 2 is 6. So 3 goes into 7 2 times. And then we can subtract here. Okay?
6, 7.
I know. Now, when I subtract this, what do I get?
1.
I get a 1. Now, Reagan, can you tell me what my next step is? I know you know. Shh. Reagan, what do you think my next step is going to be? Yeah, I got to bring that 1 down. Good. Okay, I got to bring that 1 down. So now I have a new number. What's my new number? 11. Okay. Good. Now I need to figure out how many times can 3 fit into 11 without going over. Who thinks they know? Sebastian?
times?
He says 3 times. I would agree with that. Would you agree with that? What is 3 times 3, Sebastian?
9.
9. So my 9 goes under my 11. And then I subtract. When I subtract, what do I get? I'm not going to get 0 this time. What am I going to get, Angelina? I get a 2. Now, do I have anything else to bring down over here?
No.
No. So, what happens to this 2?
It's a remainder.
Next time, raise your hand. But yes, it is a remainder. So my answer here is 23 remainder 2. That means 3 fits into 71 23 times with 2 left over. Okay? Okay. Now, here's the cool part about long division. Now, don't write this down. Don't write this part down because we're not getting this far yet, but I want to show you that the steps are always the same. Okay?
Let me write it down.
No.
No, Joshie, that.
Don't write this down because I want to show you that the steps are always the same.
What?
So even if I were to do a problem this big, guess what my steps are? Guess what my steps are? How many times does 2 go into 4? 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. Subtract, get 0. Bring down my 2. How many times does 2 go into 2? 1 time. 2 times 1 is 2. Subtract, 0. Bring down my 9. How many times does 2 go? Don't write this down. You don't have to do this yet. You don't have to do this at all. I'm just showing you the repeated steps, okay? How many times does 2 go into 9? 2 goes into 9 4 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract, I get 1. Bring down my 6. How many times does 2 go into 16? 8 times. 2 times 8 is 16. Subtract, I get 0.
We can't see it.
Sorry.
Your case is too long.
Bring down my 5. We're almost done. How many times does 2 go into 5 without going over? 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. Subtract, I get 1. So, I have a remainder of 1.
Finally.
Now, you, like I said, are not doing any sort of problems this big today. You won't get into anything bigger than these. But I want to show you that once you memorize these steps on this small one, you can start doing bigger problems because it's the same steps over and 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 over again. Now, we're not quite done yet. I want to show you one more thing that is going to help you on your homework. Let me make it less blurry for you, and I have something to pass out to you real quick. Okay, now, we're going to do, we're going to do a problem or two together on these whiteboards so that you can see the steps here. Now, you cannot, this is important, you cannot use the whiteboard for your homework. Why do you think that is?
It's cheating.
No, it's not cheating at all. But why can't you use the whiteboard for your homework, Isaac?
Because it's too big.
No, not because it's too big. Angelina? Because you can't turn it in, and I can't see your work. And what's one of the most important parts about your math homework?
You sound.
I need to be able to see your work so I can tell if you're doing it right or not. And if you are doing it wrong, I can look at your work and tell what you're doing wrong so I can help you fix that, right? But don't stress. I'm going to show you this whiteboard, and then I have copied the format of this whiteboard onto pieces of paper so that you can do your work on paper, but it'll look like this whiteboard. So, and you'll be able to staple that to your homework.
What is this?
Okay? That is for bigger division problems where you don't need the squares anymore.
Miss,
Yes,
I
Angelina.
didn't get one.
Oh, how did that happen? Here, sorry about that.
Thank you for letting me know.
All right.
It's me.
Okay, now, you'll notice, excuse me, you'll notice that we might have more boxes than we need here. That's okay. We can still make it work with the amount of boxes we have. So let's do a problem here.
We have one math problem.
Let's do, no,
6, 7 by 6, 7.
19, not 19, I'm sorry.
I have 4 boxes.
That's fine. Let's do 96. You just won't use all the boxes then, okay? 96 divided by 5.
Okay.
Now, the point of the boxes. Let me tell you what the point of the boxes is. It's to keep your work as neat as possible. That is one of the biggest things in long division. You have to keep your work neat. Because if you look back at my really long problem here, notice how everything is in very straight lines. If I did not keep everything in super straight lines, do you think that I would be able to tell what I was doing? I would lose my spot, I'd skip numbers, I'd get all out of order, and I'd get all messed up.
And you wouldn't have a staircase.
Okay? So you have to keep your work neat. So the point of these boxes on the whiteboard and on these special papers I made you is to keep your work neat. What are we doing at table 3 over there?
We're looking for a binder. Is it in your backpack?
Okay, well, you don't need a binder right now. Just
Just
borrow one, because we don't have time. You got to keep working. Otherwise, you're going to run out of time to do your homework, and I want to make sure you have time for that. Okay. So we're going to start this by doing... Oh, you guys walk me through this, actually. Tell me, who can raise their hand? How are we going to start this? Isaac?
6 divided by 9. 5 divided by 9.
Well, flip it. 9 divided by 5, right? Bigger number comes first. We're trying to figure out how many times 5 goes into 9, right?
I know.
Yes. How many times does 5 go into 9 without going over, Hazel?
2.
What's 5 times 2? Only 1 time, right? So we're going to write a 1 up here. What was 5 times 1?
5.
It was 5. So I can write my 5 here. Then, conveniently, my boxes already have my subtraction here for me. So all I need to do is subtract. And what do I get when I subtract? I get 4. Good. Okay? Then, nicely, they already have the arrow for me as well, right? I just need to transfer that 6 from this box to this box, okay? The arrow's already there. I just need to actually move it from one box to the other, okay? So now I'm looking at how many times does 5 go into 46. Now, I know that seems like a big number, but if you know your 5 multiplication facts, right, that's not hard at all. How many times does 5 go into 46? Sebastian?
9.
He says 9 times. Sebastian, what is 5 times 9?
45.
45. Now, the whiteboard's like too big for the document camera here. I know, can't get it all in there. Okay, so we have 45. What is 46 minus 45? Angelina?
Uno.
What?
Uno.
Yeah, 1. Good, uno. Okay? Do I have any other numbers to bring up here?
No.
No, you can see that potentially if we had a bigger number, there could be more things to bring down. But in this number, there's not. So what happens to this 1? It becomes what? You can all say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
It becomes a remainder.
Or just Sebastian can say it on the count of 3.
It becomes a remainder.
It becomes a remainder, right?
Or just be.
Now, up here, I'm going to write it over here. Now, yes, do I have an extra blank here?
No.
I do, because the whiteboard is set up for a 3-digit dividend, okay? But it's okay, all right? Just don't use those last couple boxes.
3-digit dividend, a 3-digit quotient, too.
Well, yeah, but a 3-digit dividend, right?
Wait.
Okay?
Besides,
Go sit down, please.
when you wrote 19. Oh, Abigail has even more. A remainder 1.
Uh-huh.
What do you have there?
Okay.
Abigail's had a rainbow one.
Great. Now, the last thing I want you to know before I send you off to do your homework is, on your homework, you will have a couple problems that are written like this, and you're going to need to rewrite them, okay? You might have a problem written like, okay? It might look like this. I want to make sure you know how to rewrite this.
I know how to.
Okay? So if I have 42 divided by 5, I'm going to rewrite it like this because I can't long divide this way, right? If I try and long divide this way, am I going to... There's no way to long divide this way, right? So if I long divide, when I want to write long division, I'm always going to have my little box here, right? My little half a box, yeah? Okay, what is going to go inside the box? Which number, 42 or 5, is going to go inside the box? Henry?
42.
42. My bigger number is going to go inside the box.
Do we have to write this?
Okay, if you want to make sure you don't forget how to do this. My bigger number goes inside the box. Okay, that means my smaller number goes right here, my divisor. Okay, so then from there, once I have it set up like this, then I can actually do the long division, yes? I would like you to go ahead and actually do 42 divided by 5 before I send you to do your homework. You may use the whiteboard if you want. You may use the whiteboard if you want for this problem, not for your homework. I will have other papers for you for your homework, okay? You can use the whiteboard for this problem if you want, but let me go ahead and tell you what your homework is as well. Okay, now listen, because your homework is a little bit of a funky, it's kind of a weird thing where we have a couple on one page and a couple on another, right? It's one of those. So on page 109, you're doing numbers 1 through 5. And on page 110, you're doing numbers 1 through 15. So that's 20 problems total. Okay? So 8-3, page 109, you're doing numbers 1 through 5. And on page 110, you're doing 1 through 15. Do we need to, like, highlight those together?
No.
Okay, for those of you that do, let's do that real quick. Okay, so on page 109, if you need to highlight them with me, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all 5 of those bottom ones on page 109. And on 110, you're doing all of them except the right about it. You don't have to do the right about it. Okay? So you have 20 problems total. But before you start your homework, I want you to do 42 divided by 6, by 5, sorry, 42 divided by 5. I will come around and give you a check. You can do this one on the whiteboard, but on your homework, you will use the special papers I printed out for you. All right, go ahead and try this. I'll come around and check.